Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video of solo leveling destroying demonic beasts. Today we're going to try and find Nidhoggr. I was testing with this team using Yuri because with her first skill she can remove stances and this is necessary in this fight. However, I learned that with a lack of healings and buff removal is going to be very tough. So let's try and bring our boy Nasians here. Our equipments are pretty much everyone HP defense because that's what I use for PvP and I'm too lazy to change it out. Everybody's human, so we're going to be using the dogs card set. When everybody's the same race, we get 15% attack related stats. Let's see how this goes right now. Hopefully much better than trying to use Yuri. If there was any sort of heal on the team with Yuri on it, it would be extremely easy. However, the corrosions were getting to us. Then let's go. During my previous attempts, I was seeing that Stungy Wood could one turn, like almost one card this fight. I want to try and see it again. Let's see if it works. Which one does more damage? 140? 200, yeah, let's try this. And let's see what happens. Did not work. Yeah, I've seen on Reddit people being able to one-turn the first fight with Sun Jin Woo. But I believe their characters were using attack crit. Here, mine is just HP defense. That might be this little difference here. That's the reason, I guess. Well, let's get another level up. Why not? And finish this fight. I should have healed, right? Remove the debuffs already. Oh well. This is the first floor, so we have a lot of leeway to make mistakes here. From the second floor onwards is where we must beware. Now, he already has a few stances here, so let's start with the heal. Let's remove one of these stances, and let's get some stats with Biru. Also refreshing his taunt, very important. This should remove one of these stances, right? Yes, it does. Okay. Hey, that helped a lot already. We're not being very lucky with Nazi's cards, are we? We need his debuff cards level 2 every time we need to remove a stance. But by the little HP the boss has, this should be more than enough. What is this? Well, if he absorbed my stats, I guess we just have to remove that and level up a little bit. Biru, let's see what you can do. I believe these cards are more than enough. Biru will probably not even have a chance to attack. Even Sun Jin Woo had no chance to attack. Okay. But then let's keep going. Phase 3, floor 1. Here we pretty much just have to beat him up until his barrier goes down. I'm going to use these for buff immunity and attack related stats and defense stats for 4 turns. His ult is very decent. Then let's go. Attack, level up. Damage. Oh, I already used 4 cards. And that's not even his strongest card. Is this damage cap? I have the feeling that is damage cap. And keep in mind, he also has damage taken decrease here, damage resist. That's why, for a second I was afraid of how much damage I took there. So this is the reason why he didn't take as much damage as I was anticipating. Thankfully we had plenty of Nazian's cards. See, this is one of the things that the team is lacking when we are using Yuri. Now, damage and damage. This way we also refresh Biru's stun. Everybody else full HP. Oh, and since he's getting full HP, his Holy Relic effect should activate. So he's getting also 40% damage reduction here. Yes, you see there? Holy Relic damage. Oh, sorry, Holy Relic effect activated. So he was even more tanky than usual because of Nasians. Every time Nasians heals Beetle to 100% HP, his Holy Relic activates and he receives 40% less damage for 2 turns. So, technically speaking, if the boss is targeting Beetle a lot, we could have him at 80% damage reduction if he's taking damage and healing back up every turn. I believe that's how it works. Either way, if it just refreshes to 40% every time, it's still pretty good. Once we reach the last phase here, we'll see. We'll check everybody's stats to see how much Nasians is helping the team. I'm not going to use his heal now. It's going to be useful to remove the debuffs later on. Now, let's try one thing here. We do not need to use the 2 Beetle cards, so let's go for this, and his immortality is a blue buff, so this card can remove it, and it removes before it attacks. So I'm counting that these 3 cards will remove all his HP, and this card will finish him off. Because if we don't, he will get, I believe, 60 or 80% damage reduction and a lot of damage increase. Oh, definitely, no, that was even overkill, even more than we needed. Okay, 1 turn per phase, that's great. This is the reason why we need a buff removal, just because of this. On floor 3, I believe we don't need, and for phases 2 and 3, we also don't need. Now we only want to remove his stances, so let's remove 1, 2, and let's level up. You will see here, gun, and here, gun. Remember, this is just like on the first floor. Oh, it's even worse. On first floor, his final damage minus 10%. Now it's 20%. So he had 60% damage reduction here, while on the first floor he had 30%. Glad we got a healing card because the debuffs are piling up. I don't even know what they do. Ah, I don't care. Let's heal. And let's get some stats for Biru and also reset his taunt. Yeah, let's get 1 more card. Why not? I believe it's going to be a waste, but better safe than sorry. Oh yeah, the last card was definitely a waste. Now let's go for last phase of floor 2. Let's see what are the gimmicks this time around. Just keep his HP low. Ooh, a lot of corrosion. We are in a dire need for Nasian's healing cards. Actually, if we do this, we get his ult next turn, and even if we don't get the heal card, we will be able to be debuff immune for a few turns. We'll get below 50%. Of course it will. So look at this. Boom. Now this will be our savior. Hopefully nobody dies. I don't think anybody will die, but yeah, everybody's safe. Now with Nasi's ult, again we have debuff immunity, attack plus 25, defense plus 50% for 4 turns. Now let's remove these blue buffs as well. He doesn't need those. And level up time. Just like on the first floor, his immortality will only disappear once this is on 0. So at least 1 more round. Well, we have 4 turns with debuff immunity, so no problem. Would just be nice to have some healing cards for him. But now we're going to refresh Beerus taunt. And yeah, let's do this, why not? Now at the end of the turn, this will reach 0% and his immortality will disappear. There you go, now he is killable. And again, no healing cards. Orange is not being nice to me. Wait, how am I debuffed? Why was I debuffed? No. Let's return from this point on. I'm going to pause real quick and be right back. Okay, this actually took way less time than I thought it would. If I knew that, I would not have stopped. I began like 1 minute ago. Now, we're just almost finishing him up already. Let's use chalk cards and seal the deal. Now we have 2 of his hitting cards to remove the debuffs in the last phase. And I'll try to avoid what happened last time, preferably. It's amazing how last time there were no healing cards to be seen, but now I got 2 on the second, 3 on the second round. Okay. Now, I will remove the debuff. I will not use this card because it would merge him. So let's level up. Oh, actually, I do need to use at least once. So let's do this. Let's remove the debuff. Level up. Do I want to remove the debuff? How much it is? 30%. I think I prefer to refresh the taunt. So let's this, refresh the taunt and level up. Now, no more corrosion damage. Oh yeah, no, that's perfectly fine, this amount of damage. Yeah, there was no need to remove the debuff. Eventually we'll have the need, yes, of course, but that's not right now. I always forget how cancel stances. So he canceled the taunt. It's a very good thing we saved those. Now it's piling up. I believe it's... No, I'm going to leave it here for 1 more turn. Next turn when it reaches 3, I might remove. For now, let's remove debuffs. And yeah, go crazy with Vir. Healing, debuff removal. Oh, 570 is damage cap. So even with all, 60% damage taken decrease, Vir is still hitting damage cap. Amazing. Now he will remove this when he uses his tentacle attack, right? Yes. His tentacle attack remove all buffs. That's how he was able to debuff us last round. Then let's do this. Now we cannot refresh Vir taunt, sadly. Do I use the heal now or later? No, let's use... I'm kind of afraid of doing this, but let's go. If I'm going to do this, it's nice. It would be better to do it like this. Yeah. And next turn we'll finish it. At the very least, everybody's defense is increased with this. And there you go, healing. And more levels. What Sunjin was level? 115 and his hits and damage cap like that's nothing. Okay, then let's try to get some lifesteal. And then we'll finish him off. This lifesteal is pretty much non-existent. But a man can dream. There you go. Floor 2. Well, technically easily beaten. It was the terrible mistake of mine back. Wait, oh, that's the HP. I thought that was level. He's not max level. Okay, not exactly flawless run, but it was because I was dumb and I didn't plan properly. Now let's see the real test. Floor 3. If I can beat this, then yes, this team is viable. And I gotta say, even if it isn't as easy to play here as the Goddess team, it's, I would say, more fun. Yes, you have to think a little bit when to use Nasin's cards and stuff, but other than that, it's fine. Then he already has a ton, so let's level up. Level up. Does he have any gimmick here? No, I guess I just have to kill it in one turn. Well, I'm not sure how much damage we'll deal, so let's use 4 cards. Oh yeah. Just like last time, 4 cards is overkill, 3 cards can do it just fine. You do not want to spend 2 turns there, because the second turn his gauge will start to increase and he'll gain immortality. So, if you can just do it in 1 turn, it's the best. Wait a second. Oh no! I should have used these on the first round so I could remove his stances now. He has 80%. Oh. I'll have to do this. Remove at least 1. And reset the taunt with Peter. Okay, the damage. Dude, Biru is supposed to be a tank. But I know I said this already. He hits so damn hard. It's funny that when the collab dropped, everybody was talking about Cha, everybody was talking about the Shadow Monarch. I didn't see anyone talking about this guy. And so far he's been the one that's impressing me the most. Sadly, I couldn't refresh Biru Taunt, but it is what it is. We need more Nasian's cards. I mean, at the very least level 2. I didn't even see how to deplete these. Oh, is this the random condition? Now we have no way of removing this stance of his. Let's just attack. And I guess get Biru out and close to Cha's ult. 1%, so close. Okay, next turn we'll finish him off. Or maybe not. Dude, are we dead? Oh my gosh. That's just because I didn't play ahead and didn't prepare his cards here. I'm really hoping these will be enough to get his bar to 0, so these can kill. Okay, it did. It did. I wasted 2 Biru cards, sadly, but it worked. But if there's no hidden cards here, I'm dead. No healing cards. What are the odds? I'm desperate. So let's try to see what we can get through lifesteal. Did you see that? Did you see that? Was that... What? Dude just did 1.9 million like was nothing. Wait, why didn't I heal HP with this? Oh, now you show up. Okay, I'm starting to think that even if Nasian's die here, it will not be a problem. Of course, I do not want him to die. But... Okay, we got a heal. I really want to see how much this card will do now. Hey, let's keep having fun. 1.9 million. 3.5 million. Dude, that's insane. 1.6. And how about level 2? 3.6. Okay, I'm starting to change my mind. I am liking to play this quite a bit. Because... Oh, come on, leave Nasians alone. Stop bullying the kid. No, I was saying because this last part does not have damage cap. I was not remembering that. Okay, let's get a little bit of heal, damage, and refresh taunt. As you can see, every time we leave him with no HP. Oh my gosh. This is impressive. I know that part of that was because of these here with 25% attack increase, but still incredible. Now, as I was saying, for his bar here to go to 0, we need to pretty much have his HP low. So around here, I would say. Close to his immortality icon. Okay, so let's keep this up. I wonder if this works to remove this stance. I'm using on the Ant King boss battle to remove stances, but I never tried to use... Okay, you know what? Let's find out. Then we're going to go for this and for this. I want to see how much her buff removal card does. It does work. Okay, great. 6.8 million. I'm loving this number. Keep in mind, 1.6 million, that's her buff removal card. That's not her attack card. This is the damage dealer one, 200%. This is just the buff. 220? Oh, it's because this has crit damage increase. Crit chance increase. Pretty much, this card is guaranteed crit. And has 40% damage dealt for each of her buffs. Okay. Now, 0%. Let's just go crazy. Let's heal again. Biru, I'll give you the honors of finishing this off. Because everybody was bad-mouthing you. Show them what you're made of. 2.1 million on a rank 1 card. You know what? This... Omoe Tatsu wa Yowai. Yes, the snake is weak, Biru. I still don't get why people were talking so bad about this dude. I loved him. And there you go. Completed also the Nidhoggr Beast battle. This was the team. And, well, you have to use your head a little bit because of Nasians. You can't have him die quickly. But, yes, I would say this was rather easy. I was having fun and making mistakes all the time. Now you know how to do it as well with the full solo leveling team. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you next time.